Special horses deserve special care. Hagyard Equine Medical Institute provides a variety of specialty services: acupuncture, ophthalmology, chiropractic, imaging, and more. Also, these remarkable athletes can perform at their peak in noteworthy events like this. Hagyard Equine Medical Institute. Because special performances don't happen without special care.
Well, a huge thank you to Lugano Diamonds, our title sponsor, and of course our presenting sponsor, Hagyard. We'll talk more about those. You've seen their commercials. As we are on the build-up now to the $100,000 CSI 3-Star Grand Prix presented by Hagyard. Down in the arena, I am going to be delighted to hand over to founder and president of the Split Rock Jumping Tour, Derek Braun, who's walked the course. And Derek, let's have your thoughts about Anderson Lima's course.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Thanks, everybody, for coming out today and experiencing the Split Rock Hunter Jumper Classic 1. We're really grateful to have everybody here this week, both jumpers, hunters, equitation, everybody participating together. Like you said, I think Anderson has set a really fantastic track for the field today. 16 competitors to vie for this $100,000 prize. And I really think he's hit it spot on. It starts right over in front of the VIP with the triple bar. Very wide jump to start, so they're gonna have to start with a little rhythm and pace, probably off your eye to the second vertical here at 2, 3 to the Dolman Jumpco Oxer in front of the Jumbotron. It's big, it's wide, it's square. Dolman has produced all these jumps here today, so the material is very light and careful, so they're going to have to watch the front pole of number 3. I think the first beginning part of the course is going to really test the time allowed. It's a little bit of long galloping runs, and I think the factor at the beginning is going to be the time. If they can get through that efficiently, then they'll be okay on time. Right-hand turn to the Jarvis Insurance plank, very tall, a little bit spooky next to the pond area there. Left-hand turn, probably a little galloping direct. I believe it was 8 strides to the Vitalizer, wide and 9. And then here across the middle, a little switchback, might be a little bit awkward. Some of the horses might get a little lost here across the center to the green skinny oxer here at number 6. Right-hand turn, one of the more difficult lines on course in front of the VIP. Very careful, 3 white poles vertical with the Liverpool tray underneath, and then that's probably going to really hold the horses off a little bit at that Liverpool, and then the 4 is going to be quite forward to the Lugano Oxer in the corner. Right-hand turn, triple combination, going away from the gate, Oxer, vertical, vertical, old triple combination set at 1.50 meters in height, directly forward to the brown oxer at number 10, 7 strides, pretty much right on coming off the triple combination. And then again, they're going to have to keep their focus coming home to the Hagyard Equine Medical Institute vertical, probably a little bit forward up this hill a little bit to the combination, and then a little bit of an option to the last vertical at the horse heads in 8 or 9 strides. Probably at that point, the horses are going to be carrying a good rhythm and do 8 strides. With this quantity of the field, I'd probably predict maybe 5 or 6 clear, but I think it's perfectly appropriate for what they have today. I just want everybody to keep in mind of the rest of our tour. Finishes with another week here, with a full week starting on Tuesday. Then we head to Portland, Oregon for 2 weeks, Paso Robles, and then back here for 2 more full weeks of hunter jumper EC competition here at the end of September, beginning October. And we finish our tour with Aiken and Fort Worth. And then our finale in Sarasota, something I just want to remind everybody is going to be really exciting. We have a brand new championship series this year, held at Terra Nova Equestrian Center, brand new facility in Sarasota, Florida. Championship series is something that we're really looking forward to. Open to everybody, free entry fee. $100,000 in prize money at meter 15 in height, meter 25 in height, and meter 35 in height. So really exciting stuff for us here at the Split Rock Jumping Tour. Keep all that in mind, and we hope to see everybody throughout the year at our future stops. I'll send it back to you, Andrew.
Derek, thank you very much. It's great to get an insight into Anderson Lima's course. It really is. And, well, we have to say a big, big thank you indeed to Lugano Diamonds, our title sponsor here, an avid supporter of the equestrian community. Lugano, proud to be the title sponsor of this $100,000 CSI 3-Star Grand Prix. Their worldwide connections procuring the rarest, most unique and largest stones and enabling the company to offer an unmatched inventory of elegant, wearable works of art. Now you can view that stunning collection of one-of-a-kind jewellery by visiting www.luganodiamonds.com, or over the next week or so you can also visit the Lugano Diamond stand in the Jumper VIP area. And now also our presenting sponsor for this one is Hagyard. Hagyard have more than 60 veterinarians and 145 years of history behind them. Hagyard Equine Medical Institute is the oldest and one of the largest private equine veterinary practices in the world. They're based here in Lexington, and the institute offers a staff with qualifications unparalleled by any single non-university veterinary group in the equine industry. They have 13 board certifications in specialty areas of medicine, surgery, critical care, ophthalmology. The facility is located across the street from the Kentucky Horse Park, boasting superior ambulatory services, the Davidson Surgery Centre, the McGee Medicine and Fertility Centres, the Hagyard Laboratory and Hagyard Sports Medicine Centre, as well as hyperbaric medical facilities, ophthalmology and equine rescue. We're thrilled to have both Lugano and Hagyard on board, again as sponsors of the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour. Now, on a very separate note, since 2015, we have established a tradition here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour. Sophie Coppage-Walker was well respected as a rider, having won major events during her junior years, such as the 2001 New England Equitation Junior Medal and the 2003 USET Talent Search Finals. Later, she became a highly competitive and highly skilled amateur rider. Her love for horses and all animals was evident long before those wins as a young child. Equally notable were her infectious smile, her care for others, and she had a great way of leading by example. Those traits fit in extremely well here at Split Rock, where camaraderie, enthusiasm and sportsmanship are so encouraged. Sophie loved this show and she vowed to attend each and every year. Tragically, we lost Sophie in early 2016. The world really is a worse place without her. But her vow to be part of this event continues as we present the Sophie C. Walker Perpetual Trophy to the winner of the Grand Prix at this event. We have also made it our tradition to pay tribute to Sophie during the opening proceedings by inviting fellow riders and friends to join us in remembrance of her. This gathering is assurance that her kind, caring nature is honoured each year at her favourite event, the Split Rock Jumping Tour. We hope you'll join us in a few moments of reflection for the life of Sophie, and that you chase the wind with a care and dedication to all of your animals befitting Sophie's memory.
¿Ya sigue el himno? ¿Qué sigue?
Now, you heard Derek describe the course. Let's reiterate that as we talk around the course. If you look to the Jumbotron, we're starting at the black standards, the triple bar just at the foot of the VIP, as that is fence number 1. It's a swinging left-handed turn to the equestrian closet fence. They've been a feature sponsor here at the vertical at 2. And then it's a zig and a zag to 3, the dolman fence at 3, the oxer there. 270 degrees round to Jarvis Insurance, who supported and sponsored that welcome a little earlier on in the week, before another left-handed swinging turn to the Vitalize oxer in front of the jury tower. Then it's another 180 degree turn, the green and white rails, the oxer is at fence number 6, before then just in front of the VIP, the Sterling Equestrian 4 non-jumping strides down to the Lugano. we're picking up the technicality at this stage. Then the triple combination, 9A, B and C, 2 non-jumping strides, 1 non-jumping stride coming out before 7 down to the Coliseum fence at fence number 10. It's an oxer again in front of the VIP. Then we're down on the final line. The Hagyard feature fence for our presenting sponsor is 11. There's the related distance down to the double combination of vertical and oxer coming out, and then 7 or 8 strides down towards the horses standards at fence number 13 to conclude the first round. Anderson Lima has given you that course of 13 numbered fences, 16 jumping efforts, and it is under FEI Article 238.2.2, which means that those equal on faults alone after the first round progress through to a shortened course against the clock where time will separate all ties. Firstly, though, there is that first round. They have to negotiate that, and they need to do so within that 82-second time allowed. The course has been measured at 510 metres. We're running at 375 metres per minute, just around 14 miles an hour, and it does give that time allowed of 82 seconds. Again, thank you so much to Lugano Diamonds. They are our title sponsor here at the Split Rock Jumping Tour. They have worldwide connections, procuring those rare, most unique and largest stones, enabling the company to offer an unmatched inventory of elegant, wearable works of art. You can see all of their unique line of equestrian-inspired pieces either by visiting the website luganodiamonds.com or also the Lugano Diamonds boutique in the Jumper VIP area during the show. And a little later on, we will be welcoming 4 of the 60 veterinarians at Hagyard for the presentation by our presenting sponsor, Hagyard Equine Medical Institute, based across the road here in Lexington, one of the oldest and one of the largest private equine veterinary practices in the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are before that Grand Prix going to please ask you to stand and remove cover as we host the Grand Prix here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour. It is the national anthem of the United States of America.
Okay, gracias.
Very, very best of luck. It is the Hagyard $100,000 Grand Prix. We're going to start with the lady who took victory in the Vitalised 3-star speed competition just yesterday. She was 4th also in that C. Jarvis Welcome. Starting away, leading away for Great Britain, Jessica Mendoza, ICAP CLZ. It is a real shame. It's 82 seconds time allowed, 77.28 for Jessica Mendoza, but does take down that Sterling Equestrian Liverpool fence. That's the single fence that falls 4 faults for Jessica Mendoza and ICAP. Kaylin Leahy has really been the form player of the week so far. She was first in the 2 phase, second in the Vitalised Speed. She also took win in that Equestrian Closet 3-star welcome with her string of horses. She's also had a national victory as well. Today she rides this Westphalian 13-year-old Coldplay, the horse that took her to victory at Omaha. Steve Schaefer's Coldplay for the USA's Kaylin Leahy. Nine B and 10B, it's 8 faults, it's 74.55 for Kaylin Leahy and Coldplay 31. Four faults and 8 faults from the 2 that have started so far. We'll stay with US riders, and it's going to be Anna Dryden now with a Double Meadows LLC entry, Knight van der Kwakelhoek. She was recently at Old Salem. She was placed in the 3-star speed yesterday, top 10 in European Grand Prix and through the Winter Equestrian Festival just over the last few months. Anna Dryden for the USA, Knight van der Kwakelhoek. Clear over the fences, 5 from the clock though. Clear from the fences, not from the clock. It's 5 time in 86.70 for Anna Dryden and Knight van der Kwakkelhoek. Time so important in these international divisions. Now, Richie Maloney's been a man who's won 2-star events here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour. He's had some good 3-star placings as well, including with this horse, Roxy Music. He's been a 5-star winner around the world. He's won and placed in World Cup qualifiers. For Equanimity, the first of 2 rides for Richie Maloney of Ireland, this is Roxy Music. There is 8 more than this, and well, really in every dream home there is a heartache, and it is a heartache for Roxy Music and Richie Maloney. They finish on the score of 1876.73. Now, if you have uploaded that Jumper Equestrian app, you will see the stats that are available on that, and the stats as we look at those for Carl Cook and Fessy Bell look like this. Carl, with 47 rounds, has produced 60-odd% of clear rounds, and so many times he's been in the top 10% of competitions. He's won 5-star competitions with this in Wellington, 3 World Cup final appearances in his career. It's by Karen Bowl. It is for the USA's Carl Cook, Fessy Bell. The score is 4 for Carl Cook and Fessy Bell, another just taking down that Liverpool, just like Jessica Mendoza a little earlier on. Now remember, they don't have to be clear, it's those equal on faults alone, so it could be 4 faults that we have equal, and at the moment we have 2 on 4 that will progress through to a jump off. And now we looked at the stats for Carl Cook. We can also look at the statistics for Summerhill, who's been an under-25 winner at the World Winter Equestrian Festival. 12% of her rounds over the last 17 have been clears, and 18% of the time she's been in the top 10% of a competition. This is the Belgian Warmblood. US bred, of course, with the SCF suffix. La Belle SCF for the USA's Summerhill. A rub at the last, that stays in place though. It is a score of 4, 78-76, and it's the third on 4 faults, joining Jessica Mendoza and Carl Cook, all on 4. At the moment, 3 on 4 would progress to a jump off. We could well have a clear though. There's a lot of talent in this, and one of the really talented riders we're going to see now was 4th in the 2-star Grand Prix a little earlier on, 2nd in the 3-star Welcome, and well, wins literally around the world. Championship level competition for Ireland Shane Sweetnam. This is Ashley Vogel's horse, Birdie Duteau. It's another on 4, not clear, not coming from Shane. Birdie Duteau on 4 faults in 77.62. Now we have 4 riders on 4 faults. Jessica Mendoza, Carl Cook, Shane Sweetnam and Summerhill, all with the 4. Mexico is next, 4th in the 2 phase on Thursday. They were 2nd in the 2-star opening competition as well. She's been placed in the national divisions. For Mexico, this is the 12-year-old Flamenca, Tanamara Macari. Well, the rails fall very much towards the tail end of the course. 3 rails, 12 faults in 80.41 for Tanamara Macari and for Minka. Drops them down the leaderboard. Still 4 riders with 4 faults so far, which would see us with a jump off of those equal first. USA once again, and placings here and placings through the Wintry Question Festival as well. 7th in the 3-star welcome for Heather Caristo-Williams, very experienced rider with this Zangajider. Marciano MVF for the USA, Heather Caristo-Williams. Pushes through the finish. There's no problem on the time though. 78.47. First blood to the USA. Heather Caristo and Marciano MVF produce the clear that sees her top the leaderboard. Then we're on to those lower placings. Carl Cook now second, Jessica Mendoza in third. The 4 faults will not be coming back for a jump off. Let's make it a double of clears, back to back perhaps, with the man who took second in the 2-star Grand Prix just a little earlier on. Now riding extra MF for Rabbit Root Stables for the USA, Sean Cassidy. Well, that settles the nerves. It's the second clear. It does ensure a jump off now of clears alone. Just those clears going through. And Heather Caristo-Williams, Marciano MVF, and now Sean Cassidy. And the good news for Sean is in terms of the Helm Limited fist bump, Sean Cassidy now takes the lead. That's good news for him. An additional $500 on offer. And he takes the lead from Derek Herrins, who did hold the lead. He doesn't anymore. Sixth in the 3-star welcome. He was the fist pump leader, but just Sean Cassidy has taken that. Carlos JDZ for Ireland, Derek Herrins. Eight faults today for Derek Herrins and NRG Farms, Carlos JDZ. It is 8 in 80.05. 12 ribbon placings in this one, and it is the top 8 that we will bring back for the presentation. The top 3, of course, for the podium as well. If you're following that order of go, it's Simon McCarthy who is the next one. Third in the C. Jarvis Welcome, that was an all-Irish at 1, 2, 3. Athletics Hero Z, the British bred by Agonix de Seigneur. For Ireland's Simon McCarthy. Well, that's another to join the four-fault club, 79.65, 4 faults for Simon McCarthy and Athletics Hero Z, 4 in 79.65. They move in to 7th place. 4 left in the initial round. Still those 2 clear rounds. Clears coming from Heather Caristo Williams and Sean Cassidy. Now, if Katie Abramson is through to the jump-off, well, anything could happen with any. It really is one of the fastest horses and riders combinations in the circuit, and Katie has the ride on any for the USA. Up and over the last is 12 faults, 12 for Katie Abramson and any in 78.19. 12 scored there, still 2 clears. Carl Cook sitting in third, Jess Mendoza fourth, Shane Sweetnam in fifth. That's the top 5 at this stage with just 3 more to see. Richie Maloney joins us with a second. We saw Richie a little earlier on with Roxy Music. Now joining us with Cocoa Beach, it's Richie Maloney, Ireland. Snug to the time it is within. It is just coming out of that split rock double. The front rail off the Oxer falling. 4 faults for Richie Maloney and Cocoa Beach. Drops him into 8th place. Just 2 remain then. And again, if you look at the jumper app stats, Kelly Irani is the next one. You can look at the 19 rounds where the stats are based on. 40% almost of those are clear. And that included 7th place in the 3-star Grand Prix here in Kentucky just a few weeks ago. 4th in the 2-star Grand Prix at the Wintry Question Festival to conclude her time there. Kelly Irani rides for the USA. She rides Impossible Dream. It almost looked nailed on as the third clear. It isn't. It's the first part of that final double, falling 4 faults for Kelly Arani and Impossible Dream. It does go into the mix into 8th, though, for Kelly. So, will it be 2 clears or will it be 3? National and international results over the last few months. Winter Question Festival, Old Salem as well. Placings in each of the 3-star competitions here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour for the next. The Oldenburg is 13 years of age. It is Chateau 7 for the USA, Nicolette Hurt. Thank you. Nicolette gives the signal to the ground jury and she retires within the round with her horse Chateau 7. So at the end of the first round, it is just 2 clear rounds that we're going to see back. Heather Caristo Williams gave us the first with Marciano MVF. It was foot perfect, as was Sean Castis with extra MF. Sean, of course, was second in the 2-star Grand Prix a little earlier on. He'd love to go one better in the 3-star Grand Prix. If we confirm those lower placings, it's Carl Cook who's going to be on the podium placings in 3rd with Fessibel. 4th place for Jessica Mendoza and ICAP CLZ. 5th goes to Shane Sweetenham and Birdie. Summerhill, La Belle SCF is 6th. Simon McCarthy and Athletics Hero 7th. And we'll also need Kelly Arani for the presentation, with Impossible Dream finishing in 8th place. Thank you again to Lugano Diamonds and of course to Hagyard. We're going to welcome later on for the presentation Melissa Brandes, the Director of Equestrian, as well as Dr. Laura Werner, Dr. Karen Wolfsdorf, Dr. Jessica Gould and Dr. Connie Gorman, all from Hagyard for the presentation on behalf of our presenting sponsor. Title sponsor is Lugano Diamonds for the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour.
Special horses deserve special care. Hagyard Equine Medical Institute provides a variety of specialty services: acupuncture, ophthalmology, chiropractic, imaging, and more. Also, these remarkable athletes can perform at their peak in noteworthy events like this. Hagyard Equine Medical Institute. Because special performances don't happen without special care.
Of all the things I've done with my horses, I would say I am most proud of, I guess, the partnership I've been able to have with them. In terms of Casal, the places he's taken me, the teams we've been on and jumped on. Having a good relationship with your horse is extremely important. They compete and they travel so much that you really take them out of their natural habitat and put them into such a stressful surrounding. So it is of the utmost importance to keep them and their guts and their stomachs happy. When we started using Vitalized Element, they were happier, they were mellow, they wore their ears forward more, there were no ornery horses kicking in the barn. It should just more or less be a staple in every horse's diet.
Learn more about our full line of natural equine supplements at vitalizeeq.com.
What can Life Force supplements do for your horse? They can help enhance focus, maintain healthy joints, support muscle endurance, and protect gut health. Life Force Premium Equine Supplements are backed by decades of innovative nutritional research to support superior horse health and performance. While the science is advanced, our philosophy is simple. We believe wellness begins from within. Life Force, powered by science, driven by passion.
$100 million horses, donkeys and mules support 600 million of the world's poorest families. But for many, life is a daily struggle just to survive. What is our vision? A world in which working horses, donkeys and mules are free from suffering, are better able to support the families who depend on them, and positively affect the economies of their nations. With your help, we can improve the welfare of these hard-working equines. Join us at brookusa.org.
Equestrian Services International, your one-stop shop for all your equestrian needs. ESI is committed to quality and service as we plant, nurture and grow personal and long-term relationships with each client. Let ESI design, develop and construct all of your equestrian dreams.
I'm Javin Dahlman with Dahlman Jump Co. Our easy-to-use aluminum schooling courses start at $65.99. We deliver them to your door and take your trade-ins. All of our jumps are backed by a lifetime warranty. Call and talk to an expert about your hunter, jumper, and equitation jump needs. You can even make your own custom designs. Get horse show ready with Dahlman Jump Co. And make sure to visit dahlmanjumpco.com for more information.
Training, competition, and old age can make your horse feel stiff, uncomfortable, and prone to joint discomfort. That's why you need a joint supplement with proven ingredients for real results. Hyaluronics Joint is a natural, proactive approach to sustainable soundness. Hyaluronics is a completely hydrated oral liquid formulation which allows for quick absorption and maximum efficacy. It contains MHB3 hyaluronan, a patented and proven ingredient that is quickly absorbed by mucosal tissue to enhance joint mobility through lubrication, shock absorption, and articular cartilage nutrition. And MHB3 hyaluronan assists in making cartilage strong enough to handle compressive forces like jumping or running barrels. Hyaluronics Joint also contains astaxanthin and hydroxytyrosol, natural antioxidants that aid in soft tissue health and exercise recovery. Hyaluronics Joint is natural, FEI safe, veterinarian recommended, cost-effective, and lessens the need for joint injections. Hyaluronics Joint is available in a half-gallon or gallon jug. Hyaluronics Joint creates sustainable soundness.
At Hagyard Equine Medical Institute, we're there for you through every phase. With unmatched knowledge and expertise.
Well, the jump-off course for the Hagyard CSI 3-Star Grand Prix. $100,000 is the prize fund on this one. Starting this time at that ESI vertical, you've just seen the team from ESI keeping the surface in absolutely 100% tip-top condition. They're going to gallop down the line to the Coliseum fence, the Oxer at fence number 10, then turn as tight as they possibly can back behind the water feature to our title sponsor, our presenting sponsor, Hagyard Equestrian, the vertical at fence number 11. Then an additional fence, the Mexican Mosaic, the Oxer at fence number 16, that's back towards the VIP. And then our title sponsor, Oxer at Lugano at fence number 8. We're getting towards the end of the course then. There's just 9B and 9C, the second two parts of the triple combination, before finally 12B, the split rock Oxer that's coming out of what was the double, and then another gallop down the line. Surely they'll take a stride out to the horses to conclude. Heather Caristo-Williams is the first to go. What's she going to do? Is she going to post a clear, hoping to put the pressure on to the next? It is Sean Cassidy, who is so quick, that's going to chase. Let's find out. Marciano MVF for the USA, Heather Caristo-Williams. It's 8 fault, 2 rails, 46.37 for Heather Caristo-Williams and Marciano MVF. So here's Sean Cassidy, and well, quite simply, all he has to do is go clear or 4 faults. If he has 2 rails, as you can see, he's got to be faster than 46.37. Simple as that for Sean Cassidy, and extra. He takes the victory, he really does. Sean Cassidy, well done indeed. It is the rail, but it's the best of them in the jump off. Sean Cassidy, extra MF, takes second in the two-star Grand Prix, but he is victorious in the Hagyard Equestrian 100,000 CSI three-star Grand Prix. Very well done indeed. Heather Christo-Williams second with Marciano MVF. Again on the podium is Carl Cook in third. Jessica Mendoza fourth. Fifth goes to Shane Sweetenham. Summerhill is sixth. Seventh, another rider for Ireland, Simon McCarthy. And finally the top eight that we bring back for presentation, Kelly Arani with the Impossible Dream. Again, a huge thank you indeed to Lugano Diamonds for their support, their worldwide connections, procuring the largest, most unique inventory of stones to include their wearable, one-of-a-kind jewellery and their wearable works of art. You can locate an online salon at Lugano Diamonds or visit Lugano Diamonds in the Jumper VIP area also during that show. And a big thank you as well to our presenting sponsor, Hagyard. More than 60 veterinarians and a huge history of 140 years behind it. The Hagyard Equine Medical Institute, the oldest and one of the largest private equine veterinary practices in the world. Thank you so much to them. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the award winners. The top 8 for the Hagyard Equine $100,000 CSI 3-star Grand Prix. Well, we are delighted on behalf of Hagyard, our presenting sponsor, to welcome Dr. Laura Werner, and also on behalf of our title sponsor, Lugano Diamonds, we welcome Melissa Brandes, the Director of Equestrian. Congratulating 8th place, Kelly Arani, and in 7th, it's Simon McCarthy. Summerhill for the USA, La Belle SCF, they finish in 6th, with Ireland's Shane Sweetenham 4th, riding Birdie Duteau. Fourth place goes to Jessica Mendoza and ICAP CLZ. It's third for Carl Cook and Fessy Bell. Runner-up position, one of those two involved in the barrage, Heather Caristo-Williams and Marciano MVF. But the winner is, for the United States, Sean Cassidy, extra MF. We'll send our top three to the podium placing for the Split Rock Jumping Tour. Congratulations, third place, Carl Cook, Vessi Bell. The runner-up, second, Heather Caristo Williams and Marciano MVF. But the winning rider, Sean Cassidy and Extra MF. Well as Melissa Brandes, Director of Question for Lugano, we also welcome again Dr. Laura Werner and Dr. Karen Wolfsdorf, Dr. Jessica Gould and Dr. Connie Gorman on behalf of Hagyard Equine. Photographs from Winslow Photography, and again, thank you so much. Can't express how much it means to have Lugano Diamonds and Hagyard on board as title and presenting sponsors for the $100,000 Split Rock Grand Prix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's now please ask you if you're able to stand and remove cover for the national anthem of the winning rider, the national anthem of the United States of America. Thank you all so much. Great performances, it really was. Just the two clears around Anderson Lima's course. What a test he set, but all worked out really well. Sean Cassidy coming out on top with Extra MF. Heather Caristo Williams, so many congratulations as she finishes in second, and another podium in his career for Carl Cook, this time with Vessi Bell. That's the top three. Huge congratulations to all of those. We'll get them back on board for the victory gallop. A mention, though, of the other placings as well that made it such a good competition. Jessica Mendoza finishing fourth. She led away 4 faults and was the second best of those. ICAP CLZ, fourth place. Shane Sweeten and Buddy Duteau also on 4 in fifth. Summer Hill and LaBelle SCF take the 6th. Congratulations also go to Ireland's Simon McCarthy, 7th place, and the USA's Kelly Arani and Impossible Dream. Now there is the small match of the extra $500 courtesy of Helm for the Fist Pump Award. It's currently led by our Grand Prix winner Sean Cassidy. Let's see if that can be bettered by anyone in the victory gallop. Let's lead them away. Let's say congratulations, especially to Sean Cassidy and Extra MF. And now we believe it's Heather Caristo leading the fist bump. So, Sean, you're going to have to do something special to better that. Oh, it's a Heather Caristo show, and it's a Sean Cassidy show as well. The winner, Sean Cassidy, Extra MF. Well, Sean, it was your day in terms of the Grand Prix, but let me tell you, in terms of the Helm Limited Fist Bump Award. It's Heather Caristo Williams Day. She takes the victory in that one. Better luck next week then on that one, Sean Cassidy. A couple of further presentations to do. One of those is going to be the Grooms Award. Now, for the Grooms Award, we are delighted to welcome Mary West, the groom for Sydney Shulman Desiderio. And Mary West, groom for Sydney Shulman Desiderio, $500 courtesy of Farm Vet going to Mary West. The grooms work so hard to keep these horses on the road, to keep them looking absolutely wonderful, and to keep the riders in order very often as well. That's so important as well. And also one small matter, that's going to be the Fist Bump Award. Brilliant from Heather Caristo Williams, it really was. She takes the Helm Limited Fist Bump Award for week 1 of the Split Rock Hunter Jumper Tournament. There with Mike Belisle. Mike loves a photograph. And yeah, wonderful from Heather Caristo Williams. Taking the honours in terms of that Fist Bump Award as well. Great. So thank you all. Thank you very much indeed for week 1 of the Hunter Jumper Tournament here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour. Competition in the Walnut Arena will resume on Tuesday. Until then, have a great evening, a great day tomorrow, and we will resume bright and early on Tuesday morning.